It's a bitter revelation. Realizing someone didn't love you, didn't respect you, didn't stay because of who you are, but only because of what you do for them. Your effort, your sacrifice, your reliability, your presence that constantly catered to their convenience. They weren't with you, they were with the benefits. It isn't obvious at first. They laugh with you, spend time around you, maybe even say the right words. But slowly, your intuition begins whispering, if I stopped doing all this for them, would they still be here? If I stopped giving, would they still care? Let's expose it clearly. Here are 5 signs someone only stays in your life because of what you do for them. 1. Their interest disappears when you stop giving. The moment you pause your effort, fewer check-ins, fewer favors, fewer sacrifices, their energy dries up. If the relationship collapses as soon as you stop being useful, that isn't love or loyalty. That's dependency. Real connection survives pauses. Fake connection starves without constant supply. 2. They guilt trip you when you take a step back. If you try to set boundaries, say no, rest, focus on yourself, watch their reaction. Do they respect it? Or do they pile guilt on you? Wow, you've changed. You don't care anymore. After everything I've done for you, you say no? Guilt tripping is their alarm system. It exposes that your value to them is conditional. You must keep giving, sacrificing, and showing up on their terms. Otherwise, they shame you. But here's the timeless truth. Real love doesn't hold you hostage. Fake loyalty does. 3. Your presence is taken for granted. You drop everything for them, but they rarely, almost never, drop anything for you. Your sacrifices are expected, normalized, appreciation fades, gratitude disappears. Instead, entitlement grows. Pay attention here. It's not that they ask for too much. It's that they ask without acknowledgement. That's how you know they don't value you. They value your function. You've become a service, a role, a provider, not a person. 4. When you need them, they vanish. This is one of the clearest signs. They're present when it's about their needs, but distant when it's about yours. Stress? They're unavailable. Crisis? They're silent. They'll offer excuses about being busy, but truthfully, the absence is the confirmation. If someone only shows up when they're fed by your energy, but vanishes when you need care in return, their bond is not love. It's extraction. 5. Your worth feels tied to your usefulness. And here's the most devastating sign. You don't feel valued as a soul. You feel valued as a tool. When you're giving, they praise. When you're doing, they stay near. But when you pause, when you slow down, when you dare to focus on yourself, suddenly, you feel disposable. The chill sets in. They don't love me. They love what I do. It's crushing to face this truth because these people aren't always strangers. Sometimes they're relatives. Sometimes they're so-called friends. Sometimes they're lovers. And nothing feels heavier than realizing years of loyalty were fed into relationships that only existed because you played a role. But ignoring these truths doesn't save you. It only keeps you trapped, drained, hollow. The more you accept it, the freer you become. You stop begging for reciprocity from those incapable of offering it. You stop justifying obvious patterns. You stop wasting loyalty on those who were loyal only to the benefits. Here's the shift. The moment you stop doing for them, you'll witness their love for what it really was. If it was real, it survives. If it was fake, it dies. And though painful, that death is liberation. Because permanent loyalty cannot be dependent on constant sacrifice. Don't chain yourself to people who vanish unless you're serving them. Don't confuse manipulation with love. Your worth isn't tied to what you give. It's tied to who you are. Protect your soul. Detach from transactional love. Invest in bonds that treasure you with or without your effort. Because real love exists in stillness. Fake love needs labor, and the difference will either drain you slowly or set you free forever.